climb Eiger is the dream of every alpinist. When I recommenced mountaineering a few years ago, I never thought then that one day I would climb the Eiger solo. This almost 4,000 meter peak is best known for its north face and perilous climbs. It's also possible to climb this summit by the Mittellegi ridge, but solo it seems risky, although the difficult passages are equipped with the fixed ropes. But there is another route to get to the summit, less known. It goes via the western flank. The adventure begins at the Glacier Canyon parking. At the beginning we pass through a small forest with a beautiful view of Grindelwald, which is nestled in a picturesque green valley surrounded by imposing peaks. I must benefit from the warmth of the bright sunshine before plunging into the shadow of the impressive north face of the Eiger. The path turns right, and I leave behind me the valley that leads to the magnificent summit of Wetterhorn, but one day I would like to climb solo. I briefly see the majestic Mittellegi ridge. That's for another time. That's not mountaineering, but hey, everyone has to be able to access the beauty of the mountain. After a few minutes, I arrive at the small hut named Bonera Lagerli. It's too early to stop. Voila, behind me the Wetterhorn. I did it about 2 months ago. Now I will try to climb the Eiger solo. We will see. And down here you can see the beautiful village of Grindelwald. It's a pity that cameras still can't capture the real beauty of these landscapes. There you go. We see my destination. It's not too far. We see Eiger better and better. Its silhouette is really imposing. A bit of sun. That feels good because in the shade it is really cold. We are really at the limit of great sun and shade. I still have a little apprehension when I imagine myself there, up there on the ridge. 20 years ago this place was certainly covered with eternal snow. But hey, global warming has arrived. When I go up a mountain, I always try to start from the lowest point. Only exception, I've been there before, and there is a mechanical way to make life easier. On this path, named Eiger Trail, there are always a lot of people. This place is the mecca of Swiss tourism. The north face in all its splendor. Seeing water is reassuring. I wouldn't want to run out. I hope there will be some close to my bivouac. 1,000 meters of level difference. I'm not too far from the railway station. And we can see here the Eiger mushroom, called Kanzeli in German. And I will sleep, if everything is alright somewhere there. On the video this rocky wall doesn't seem very impressive, but in reality it is. In the distance you can see the Eiger Express, the three-cable gondola, one of the most modern in the world. Here you can see the handprints of famous climbers who have attempted the Eiger. Here I am at the Eiger glacier station. the terminal of the Eiger Express. The hike ends here and the real ascent begins. You can clearly see Monch and Jungfrau, the two famous peaks of the Swiss Alps, and behind, at the end of the ridge, the Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, remains invisible. Here we see the path that leads to Rostock, a small peak on the Eiger road. It is also possible to get there by via ferrata, but it takes longer. The route doesn't present any difficulties, and rare passages, a little more delicate, are equipped with ropes. The path is marked with white-blue-white stripes. Most of the time it's used by people who have finished the via ferrata and are coming back down to the station. I decided to replenish my water here, because I'm not sure I will find any higher. As you can see, I always use trail shoes for the approach phase. They offer greater comfort and help protect the feet and toes from blisters and overheating. I find that their use brings more advantages than the energy spent carrying the second pair on my back. We see the wooden cross of Rostock. I tell myself that I will make a detour there on the way back. I don't want to waste my time now. This is the part that apprehends me the most. Actually, I saw some videos showing a very slippery path with rotten ropes. To get to the bivouac site, there are two possible paths. The most recent, on the left, which in theory is equipped with a rope, and the second on the right, which passes through what remains of the glacier. Normally, the second one is supposed to be easier, but includes a passage where you have to jump over a small ravine. I haven't decided which one to take yet. At the beginning I noticed some people behind me with backpacks. Maybe they are going to climb Eiger too, but I cannot see them anymore. I put on my mountaineering boots. The adventure begins. I see footprints on the snow. I feel safer. I follow them. The tracks turn left. My dilemma is solved. I take the new path.
The ascent just started, and as you can see, I carry a liter of water, but I think there is a fresh snow and enough water. Oh, doesn't matter.
There is a kind of path here, marked by the small cairns, a heap of stones.
For the moment it's not too bad. I just need to get rid of these sticks. So you can go from pyramid to pyramid. So there is one. Here is one broken.
Voila, I will pass over there. More indications, but I still don't know if I should go straight or on the left. I think it's here.
Well, I will not put yet the crampons because they will be destroyed on this mixed terrain.
Wow, there is a big cairn. You cannot miss it.
It's not for me, the rope here, but I think here is another rope it looks not too bad. So I will pop here on the road back because I want to be on the bivy place above here on time.
I arrived at the small plateau. I see the ropes in the gorge. I have already climbed 1923 meters in height difference today.
Oh, ça c'est slippery.
As you can see, the path is not very difficult at the moment, but it is very slippery with thick ice. Here is the passage with ropes. Contrary to what I saw on YouTube, they seem pretty solid.
Voilà. Ah bah, c'est pas trop mal.
The climbing starts in a mini waterfall. The drops of water splash and wet everything in their path. It's best not to hang around here. I made a knot at the end of the rope to block the carabiner in case of a fall. But in reality, I think that when you are alone, it's better to climb this wall without the rope. You can easily find good handholds. More sure, the rope is mainly there for the descent. That's the hardest part behind me. Now I should turn to my right, and it looks easier.
Il y a de la neige, c'est pas top. Voilà.
After a few minutes, I arrived at the end of the wall. My arms are exploding from pulling on the rope.
Bon, un peu de repos là.
2049 vertical meters already today.
Donc on doit être pas loin de 3000 mètres de hauteur. Donc c'est peut-être au-dessus là, le bivac. Je sais pas. Là maintenant je pense qu'on doit tourner à droite. Là il y a la petite pyramide. Donc on doit tourner à droite. Quelque part par là.
I cannot see any indication anymore, so I'm going to go over there, as long as it goes up. I think that I'm not too far from the bivouac place. There is water flowing. That's cool. I won't need to melt any snow. The bivouac point is at the end of this platform. Great sun and the view is magnificent.
Voilà. Magnifique.
It's a well-known peak called Munch. And that one is called Jungfrau. They are on my list of summits to climb.
Bivy place, 3060. Great.
I have achieved the first phase of my expedition. I'm at the bivy place, and I still have a lot of time before nightfall to take some nice shots. As you can see, the bivy place looks quite comfortable, as someone has left 2 additional mattresses and even a wooden frame. This time I didn't take the tent with me. It will be a beautiful night under the stars. Now it's time for cooking. I was quite worried regarding the water, but with the recent snowfalls, the water is everywhere. I will not need to melt the snow, which makes me happy, because it is a very long and boring task.
C'est bon ça.
A little coffee to warm up, then a hot meal to recover my strength for tomorrow. I well deserve it. It's one of those unforgettable moments that remains in our memories forever. Being there alone, living and feeling the beautiful sunset is one of those times that you really feel at peace with the universe. I've just built a small wall to protect me from the wind. Now I'm ready to go to bed. I've replenished my water reserve for tomorrow. The streams will certainly be frozen early in the morning. The sun has just gone down, and the view is really magnificent. It's not too cold, and I feel really comfortable in my down sleeping bag. I hope that I will be not too hot. It's 6:30 a.m. Time for coffee and breakfast. I had a good night in the end. There was a bit of wind, but the low wall protected me well. The night was very clear. It was just after the full moon.
Voila, ready to go. Voila. I'm leaving my bivy place, and now I go there. Here we have another bivy place, a small one, but it's nice to carry on. Another bivy place.
I've just arrived at the place called Eiger mushroom, a base jump and wingsuit platform. For the moment I'm moving slowly without problem, but there the dripping water from yesterday has turned into ice. The ground is very slippery, so you have to be very careful.
Okay. Here we have ropes, and here also, and I found just one here. So I think I will just follow the snow here, or I should go right and maybe pass on the right side. I don't know. We'll see. So I use the snow fields to go up. I'm passing on the right side, and I just found the footprints, which is good. It means that I'm on the right route, because I had some doubts, because I saw some ropes on the left side, and but it was quite steep, so I decided to take the route on the right, and I didn't see any pyramids, so I'm happy to see some footprints.
I just found some ropes attached to the rock. That's a good sign. It means I'm on the right track. It was not easy. The terrain was very steep and slippery due to small gravel and ice. Halfway up I put on my crampons, which really simplified my climb. I should have done it at the beginning.
I'm like at 3,500 meters and something, so it's good. Not too far.
I just came across a stake to tie the rope. I'm reassured, still on the right road. I took this ridge to get here, but the real pass is on the left. I'm not too far from the summit. The Eiger north face is really impressive. Voila! I have just left the shadow of the north face. The first rays of sun gave me courage, but I feel that the wind is rising. I fear it will be cold. Here I am on the ridge that leads to the summit. It's covered by hard snow, which will make my task easier. I see some alpinists who have arrived via Mittellegi ridge. I had to put on my Gore-Tex pants and down jacket. The wind is very chilly. The Eiger summit. I still haven't realized I'm here. I've just climbed Eiger solo. Voila! My dream has just come true. As often, in such situations, I can't fully enjoy the moment. I'm alone, and I still have to get down. In difficult summits, it's always easier to go up than to go down. Actually, I couldn't take nice drone footage. As you can see, the image is shaky. It was too windy for the drone. I've just achieved my goal to climb Eiger solo. Now it's time for the descent. The road will be long. I don't want to take any risks. I need to be very careful because most of the accidents happen on the way back from the summit. I have 60 meters of rope with me. I will use it at any opportunity.
Here it's a bit steep and slippery, so I will put my belt and will attach my rope. I came from here. Interesting, huh?
I can already see the bivy place. I'm not too far.
Voila, I'm at the bivy place, so now I will go down the last part, hard one, and once I'm at the roadstock, it's okay after.
This adventure is over now. I really enjoyed this experience. It gave me great memories, it made me stronger and showed me to have more respect for life. Thank you for watching. Do not hesitate to like, subscribe and comment to help us to promote the chain.